Hello everyone, it is actually Saturday today, which I never start vlogs on Saturdays, but I don't know if this is going to be like a weekend vlog or I'll just throw this into my next week of my life. But I wanted to film because I'm headed to a brand new exhibit at the Museum of Natural History up on the Upper West Side. I am really stoked. I've seen like videos of this. It's like a science building. It's called the Gilder Center. They have like a big butterfly exhibit and just really cool stuff. So a couple of my friends and I reserved tickets. We're gonna see what all we can get into and see today. It literally just opened on Thursday. And I want to get a few clips to share with you guys because it's something fun and exciting and new in New York. So let's go. I gotta run to the train now. It's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. The high is 70 something. We're gonna have a great day. I'm wearing a very basic outfit, but it just felt right today. So let's go. It is another gorgeous day outside. I really don't think I got much footage of yesterday, but whatever. I think I got a couple clips of the Gilder Center. It was so cool. And now and then we spent the day, we walked from 81st Street down to 42nd and met up with some friends, got some drinks, went to a rooftop for sunset. It was just lovely. So great day. And now today it is just as nice, even nicer because it's a little bit warmer out. It's like almost 80 degrees today. And I have a bag packed. I'm gonna go meet my friend in the park. I'm gonna stop by and get us a couple kombuchas, maybe a snack. And we're gonna lay in the park, enjoy the sunny day, and soak it in. So, lazy Sunday afternoon, very stoked about it. I did some work this morning. I got a video posted, caught up on things, and then I was reading on my rooftop. And then my friend texted me and was like, hey, we should go to the park. And I was like, aligned. So let's go to Forking Park. Okay, that was so nice. We spent like an hour and a half laying in the park, but then it got cloudy, so the sun went away. So we packed it up. And now I'm headed home. I'm gonna wind down, clean my apartment, and have a little chill Sunday night and get ready for the week. About to do my hair right now, just sprayed in my heat protectant, and it's 6:30 p.m. on a Monday, May 8th, and I'm going on a date. It's a first date, which it's actually been a while since I've gone on a first date. Don't know how candid I actually want to be and if I'll end up even including this in the vlog, but we'll see how I'm feeling when I'm editing it. The last first date I went on was in February and I vlogged about it. One of the reasons I bring this up is because I said early on at the beginning of the year that one of my goals was to kind of like get out and go on more dates and meet new people and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure the last time I even like mentioned going on a first date at least was in February because I ended up seeing one of those guys for the last almost 3 months. Yeah, so I've been going on dates just with the same person. I haven't been going on first dates for a while is what I'm saying. Seeing if it could be something, and like we were both traveling a lot, so it was kind of like spaced out sometimes when we'd see each other. And bottom line, I just like, the reason that this has lasted so long, I finally came to a point where I just realized that I don't think it's going anywhere and it's been like kind of stagnant. So I'm going out on first dates again, which we were never exclusive or anything, so this is fine. I never intended to like stop going out on first dates just because I was hanging out with one person. Like, until you're exclusive, I think it's good to just keep meeting other people. And obviously once you realize that you really like them, then maybe talk to them about being exclusive. Why am I mansplaining dating to you guys? I just didn't really prioritize it because I was like, yeah, we have a good thing going and we'll see where it goes. And now that's not going anywhere. Now we're back to first dates again. It's a beautiful day outside. It's like 75 degrees. So I think I'm just gonna wear jeans and an off-the-shoulder top, and then I probably won't even need a jacket. We're going to a bar in Williamsburg that has a little patio, so it's probably nice enough that we could even sit outside. I got my nails done, and I went for just a neutral, like translucent pink color. I was gonna get like a light pink, more of an opaque one, but then the lady who was doing my nails had this color on, and I was like, wait, those look so good. Give me what you have. I wanted pink because it'll kind of match Sierra's bachelorette party in a couple weeks, and I'll definitely have these then. Sunday was a pretty chill day. I finished Happy Place by Emily Henry and cried, more like sobbed, and I was just reading outside, like on the patio slash roof. I mean, not the roof, the downstairs outdoor area. But yeah, I just spent yesterday crying a lot because I read that book and I watched the end of Firefly Lane and sobbed. So it was such a good show though, but so sad. And then I spent today kind of just getting my shit in order and starting off my week. So, but now we're here and getting ready for a date. And that's what you missed on Glee. Okay, we are ready to head out now. The sun is just going down, so I'll probably catch the tail end of the sunset, but I'm gonna go jacket free because I just feel like I know myself and I run warm anyway, so this is probably fine. The place we're going is pretty casual. We're going to Blinky's in Williamsburg, kind of East Williamsburg. I'm wearing these jeans so much. I washed them today, but they're the ones I got from Nuuly. They're so comfy and stretchy, but also flattering with the little flare bottom. This off-the-shoulder top is from Nasty Gal, I think. And it's pretty lightweight, so it's good for weather like this. Yeah, everything else looks the exact same as other times. It's just light jewelry, same makeup. You know the drill. See you on the other side. Hello everyone, good morning. We are up and at 'em and getting ready to head out. I want to have a coffee shop day. My favorite kind of days. One of my friends was texting me this morning about a bakery she tried in the neighborhood that was really good, and it made me want to go to a coffee shop and get a pastry. It's a bit chillier than yesterday, but I think it's still gonna get up to like almost 70 degrees. So we're in a tank top under this and then just like a light hoodie. I have very, very slight headache, so I feel like I should maybe take Advil before I go. I have some in my bag. My date last night was really fun. We went to Blinky's, I think I said. A good date spot, very casual. And they had a patio at the back, so we sat outside and it was nice out. And we just stayed there for a few hours. It was fun, good vibes. We were both like laughing a lot, which I think is a good sign. And I don't know, I feel like maybe I shouldn't say this prematurely, but I was like kind of getting just friends vibes. But like, who knows? But he's going out of town for work for a few weeks, so who knows? But it was fun. I'm glad I went. When I go into Park Slope, there's so many adorable cafes and coffee shops in Park Slope that I have bookmarked that I want to try. I have a few different ones bookmarked that I kind of want to check out. Job applications to work on, as always. The cycle continues. Adventure into the coffee shops of Park Slope. Okay, bye. Blah days this morning or mornings. I'm just feeling very like blah, unmotivated, lost in the abyss. Sorry, that was dramatic. I don't know, I just feel like I've talked about this before. I always go through waves of feeling like hopeful and like still moving forward and, you know, the right thing is coming, and then I go through other times where I'm like, I'm never gonna get out of this, and I'm just in like Groundhog Day of doing the same shit over and over and not getting any further. And, you know, like nothing's gonna work out for me, blah blah blah, which I know is not a healthy mindset, but I catch myself spiraling a little bit, and this usually happens once a month, and sure enough, I'm supposed to get my period in 4 days, so that makes it kind of like easier to be like, these aren't necessarily rational thoughts. But I've just been feeling that way kind of yesterday and today, so I haven't really been, it's not very motivating to vlog, and I'm just like, what is there even to share? Oh, I'm doing the same shit. It's nice out today. I'm not gonna leave my building, I don't think. I also have a little bit of a bachelorette party planning FaceTime in an hour or so with my friends. It was actually really fun. Last night, I don't think I ended up vlogging much in the afternoon, evening, but I got on a roll for something that I'm putting together for her, something a little bit creative. So that's fun. And it's like nice to be able to funnel a little bit of my energy away from the job search stress and into this fun thing for a friend that I love. So Sophie and I are putting together like a couple surprises and games and fun things for the night that we get there on Friday, and that's fun. Just like trying to bring myself down from the existential crisis level and focus on little tangible good things that are not related to the job situation and all of that. Before my FaceTime, I'm just gonna go downstairs and like sit outside for a bit and get some sunshine and fresh air and bring my laptop. I'm still working on an application. It's like one of those super long essay ones. I don't know, just like get my mind on a task instead of my mental spiraling. I saw this TikTok recipe for a protein powder drink that is mixed with lemonade, which I thought was interesting. It's supposed to be like a lemonade slush from, I don't know where from actually, from some, maybe Chick-fil-A, I don't know. This pink lemonade and ice, and I think I'll just eyeball it and add more if I need to. I don't know what this actual drink is based on is like, so I have no frame of reference. Take a sip. It really doesn't taste super lemonade-y to me. Kind of like summery citrus flair. Part of me is like, should I add some actual lemon juice to this, or would that kind of ruin it? But it's definitely good. Do you guys have any favorite protein shake or protein powder incorporating recipes? Send them my way. Send me a DM. Putting together, I just finished the little bachelorette welcome packet, packing list, itinerary kind of thing. I found a template on Etsy. It was like $5 and you can download it and use it on Canva. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So I'll show you guys a little preview. If you're planning a bachelorette party for your best friend or for yourself or whatever, would recommend. Cover page. Picture Sierra, and then this is just like a little overview of the weekend, and then day by day we have a little breakdown. We didn't want to go too in detail, just kind of like general timelines. And outfit aesthetics, this has kind of already been circulated in the group and people already have their outfits essentially because it's coming up. The last one's kind of a joke. Sierra made these little things. This is what she's wearing in the middle, and then us around, and what she's wearing and us. And then I did a little packing list and me and Sophie's contacts, which I'm not gonna show you our contact info, but the one that I bought, it's called Mazzy Bachelorette Itinerary Mobile Template, Retro Bachelorette Weekend Itinerary, Canva Template, blah, 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 all these keywords. by Oh Happy Printables. That's the company. So if I remember, I'll link it down below. Otherwise, you can just search Oh Happy Printables. It's a bunch of cute things. I didn't even use all of the pages because things like cost, everyone's already paid, so we didn't really need to break that down. So very fun. So I've been working on that. I've been working on some job applications. I got an email from a job I applied to a couple weeks ago that they want to move me forward by doing a written assessment by tomorrow. So I think it's like a timed one. It's not like they gave me the assignment and want me to just submit it when it's done. I think they want it in a certain time frame. So I told them my availability tomorrow. I'm waiting to hear back, but we'll see about that. So that's interesting. Potentially, and they said they wanted to move to interviews early next week, so it's like kind of a quick turnaround. I've just been a little bit all over the place. I stayed at the coffee shop for a few hours until my computer died. It really died quite quickly. I don't know why. Maybe I just have too many freaking tabs open at this point. I got my powerful cold brew and got a seat at Devoción, so that was a win. I also returned my Newly box this morning because I just want to make sure I have enough time to get a new one before I pack and leave for the bachelorette party. I'm definitely feeling a lot better today, mentally at least. Yesterday I talked about I was just kind of in a weird funk headspace. I also started Queen Charlotte on Netflix last night and it's so good so far. I honestly loved the second season of Bridgerton. This seems like it's really good. I don't know why. Maybe I need to rewatch the first one, but when everyone was obsessed with it when it first came out, like I watched it and enjoyed it, but I really didn't think it was like the best thing ever. But maybe I just wasn't that invested in the characters in that season, but I loved the characters in season 2 so far. I've only watched 2 episodes, but the characters in this little prequel are very good too. Apparently it's really emotional and sad because I've seen TikToks of people like crying at the end of it. It's a couple hours later now and it's Thursday evening. It's warm outside. It's like 80 degrees. So we're gonna go drink on a patio. I was kind of like itching to get out. I've been like very focused on a lot of random other things today and just staring at my screen. So I texted my friend and I was like, would you want to go get ice cream later? And then she was like, I was gonna ask if you wanted to go get wine later. So we're gonna go to a little wine bar at a French restaurant in our neighborhood. I just threw on a t-shirt and these trouser pants. I didn't really get ready or put on makeup, just like some, you know, eyebrow gel and lip balm and such. It'll be nice. I haven't really done much social stuff this week. I mean, I went on that date on Monday, but I haven't seen friends, so yes, a glass of wine or 2. Probably just 1 or 2. It's like 8 something. I just have been kind of chilling, reading, chugging water. This light is very harsh. I still haven't heard from that company about this writing assignment they wanted me to do today. And I'm pretty sure the person who emailed me was based in London, so I'm surprised that they didn't email me earlier this morning. But we'll see. We're playing it by ear. I told them 10 or 11 a.m. for me would be ideal. Maybe they're just gonna like send it out right at 10 or 11, or I don't know, but they just didn't respond with instructions. So we're playing it by ear. I'm trying to soak in some sun here in this corner and it's quite nice. It should be really fun. One of my friends from DC is here this weekend, so I'll probably meet up with him at some point and just kind of like try and enjoy the weather as much as possible. We were gonna go try and do free pickleball at Brookfield Place, but apparently because last weekend was busy, they instituted signups. It was supposed to be first come first serve, and then they made reservations and they booked up immediately. So we're not doing that. But happy Friday. I'm gonna finish reading this chapter of my book and make some coffee and get my day started. I'll probably just work on other job applications until I get word on this writing thing. A little bit of an iced latte this morning. Basically, I kind of showed this earlier in the week, I think, but I just did 2 shots of espresso over ice. With this time I added oat milk just like straight from the bottle, and then a little bit in my Nespresso foamer on cold foam, and there she is with collagen.
3 hours later.
It's now 11:30 and I've just been kind of like plugging away working on other things on my laptop in the meantime. I still haven't heard from them about this written assessment thing, which is just a little bit strange to me because they asked if I could do it within 1 day and then just haven't responded. So I'm just gonna go on with my day and keep an eye on my email. I'm gonna go do a little workout, probably just 15 minutes of cardio, like 20 minutes of lifting, just something quick. I'm gonna work from my apartment for the day, and then if they get back to me, we'll see what happens. Still sipping on my coffee, and it's been a few hours. I'm such a slow iced coffee drinker, especially when I make it at home for some reason. Let's go get a workout in, wearing this fun spring Gymshark color, and I just need to walk on the treadmill.
12 seconds later.
Of course, it's like as soon as I go to do something else, I get the email. So she just got back to me and says, are you still available to do it now? So I guess yes. Just do my workout after. Here goes nothing, but I'll respond to her and just quickly. I don't know, guys. I'm just making this up as I go.
Eventually.
Okay, an hour and a half later, I just submitted my writing assessment. I went a few minutes over. I'm also listening to Intense Classical, which is my go-to playlist. This is what I would listen to in college when I was like writing a paper and had to feel the pressure when I was like working on the last possible second. Because I've done that so often, like I've just trained my brain to like get into focus mode when I play that. I think it was good. I don't think it was my best work, but also it was in a small time frame, so like I think they understand that. It was a good challenge. I definitely could do it and like had answers that came to mind. It was just like two big essay questions. One of them was like kind of a essay type, and then the other one was like writing for a speech theoretically. And I used to write remarks and like speeches for ambassadors and stuff pretty often in my job, but it's just been so long since I've done that that it was like a weird muscle to flex, especially after writing the essay part, to like get into, you know, moving speech mode. But I think it turned out okay. I definitely had to rush towards the end and like might have slipped from some of the things I wanted to talk about, but whatever. I'm tempted to like read over this again because I didn't really have time to like read through it fully and edit. I kind of just edited as I went, which isn't ideal, but I don't want to like kick myself if I find a minor error. I'm gonna go do my workout. I'm gonna make it quick. Like I said, I only want to do like 30-40 minutes at the gym anyway. I'm gonna cross this off my to-do list, and yeah, feeling good. Also, I was gonna vlog this last night and I forgot, but I got this in the mail yesterday from Alani Nu. They sent me a pack. Apparently this is a new flavor of their energy drink. It is kiwi guava, which sounds so good. I love kiwi. I was like addicted to strawberry kiwi juice, if you guys remember that story, when I was a kid. I put one in the fridge so I can test it out cold. How cute are these cans? That's so fun. I'm not well. They have 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's good. That's like so strong flavor. I feel like it does take a few sips to get used to flavored drinks like this for me. They're also 0 sugar, 10 calories. So I also actually ordered a new pre-workout powder. I haven't used pre-workout super often these days, but I wanted to get a new one and use it if I'm like lifting in the evening or something and I'm feeling like low energy. And it was literally like 20 minutes after I ordered the pre-workout, they DM'd me on Instagram. They're like, hey, we'd love to send you these new energy drinks. And I was like, amazing. But I love Alani Nu, so they will definitely be put to use. Okay, let's go work out. I've been saying that for many hours now. Cheers. Ready now, and I just like had the realization that I'm having one of those days, and honestly more than a day, where everything just feels like it's taking twice as long for me to do than it should. Like earlier with that writing assignment I did, the time went so fast, and of course it's gonna go fast because you have limited time and you're like trying to do so much, but like I felt like that was half the time. And then I had so many tasks that I was trying to do on my to-do list, bachelorette stuff, you know, work stuff, and I had like was pulled in different directions and kind of did some things, and I would like think I was gonna do a whole task and it was taking twice as long, and then I had to go and do something else, and it's just, and I didn't even finish everything. And And I'm like, what have I been doing? Like, I've been doing things, but they've been like so slow moving for whatever reason. I've been so slow moving and I don't understand. But you know what I think it's gonna be? Mercury retrograde. That's what I'm gonna blame. You guys, the day after tomorrow is the last day of retrograde. I'm going to do my hair. And I am so ready for it to be over because there's definitely been a lot of issues with communication that I faced since it started. Just like a lot of up and down weirdness. I had a great workout today. The gym was completely empty. I went like a little after lunchtime just with when I finished up the assignment and getting other stuff done. I've been like trying to accomplish things and then they've just been taking up the whole day, and then suddenly it's 7 p.m. and I literally thought I started getting ready at 5 and it should not take me 2 hours and I haven't even finished my hair. Like, what's going on? I'm texting my friends about it and they're in the same boat. So I'm gonna meet up with some friends and get some drinks. Hold on, okay, now I have to respond to this group chat because I don't know what's going on. I'm headed out for the evening wearing a very basic outfit. Stay tuned to see if I actually develop a sense of personal style this summer, but don't hold your breath. Shoulder top is Zara and Abercrombie Curve Love jeans and tennis shoes. I just wanted to be comfy and I think we're just going to casual places. This concludes this week's vlog. It's been a long one because I started over the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed coming on this journey of a week. I feel like a lot happened and also nothing happened. Interesting how weeks are like that. Happy end of Mercury retrograde when you're watching this. Much to look forward to. I will see you guys next week. Bye.